Here we have the Inzeetor ITI-001 tire inflator portable air compressor. What's cool about this is that it's pretty small. So this is about the size of my hand, and you can see it's probably 2 hand widths across. So this is going to fit just about anywhere in your trunk or in the side of your car or in the little storage compartment that you have. What's neat about it too is they give you this little bag here, so you're the kind of person that likes to kind of tuck things away and make it look neat. It's got a nice drawstring on there, which I like. And then there's the bag of accessories, like if you want to fill up a basketball or use it to fill up a cot. Those attachments and accessories are there as well. And then, of course, the prerequisite instruction booklet that kind of tells you where everything is, what it does, and what the different attachments in the bags are for, and how to use it. So it's pretty straightforward. I have it plugged into the 12-volt adapter of the truck, and it comes with a substantially long cord. Now this is a long bed vehicle, so those tires back there are about as far away as you can expect it to go. And you can see here that we do in fact reach. Let me pull out the cable here. Well, pause. And we're back. You can see the cable goes all the way to the back of this extended bed pickup truck, and we do in fact reach the tire. So very long cord, and that's going to work with just about every vehicle that anyone in the world is driving right now. Coming back over here, we do have light. So if you press the button here, the light comes on. You press it again, you have a strobe button. So if you're on the side of the road and you want to be seen, it has an SOS mode right here. So 3 short, 3 long, 3 short, and you can hit it again and the light goes out. Now, we're going to take this in a second. We're going to screw it into the tire, and it'll tell us what the pressure of the tire is, and then we'll be able to set the pressure higher to inflate the tire and watch it run. So stand by. Okay, so as you can see, we're hooked up to the tire. It just screws right onto the thread of the valve, and now this is telling us that we have 30 PSI in this tire, which is good. So I've just hit the plus button. Let's say I want to set it to 35 PSI or lower it now. Let's say 32. I can press that start button, and now it's going to fill the tire to 32 and stop. So that's really neat. If you aren't really sure what the tire pressure of your car should be, just look on this label on the inside of your door, and that'll tell you what your tire pressure should be if you're ever not sure. The motor is relatively quiet, and we're up to 31 pounds right now. And when we get to 32 pounds, this thing will automatically stop, and we'll be able to unscrew the thread on the tire and put it back in its carrying case. All right, the motor just stopped, and you can see on the display we're at 32 pounds. And now if I want, I can just turn the power off here, and the unit is done, completely finished. So pretty nice, pretty small, really good to have for peace of mind. I like that it doesn't have a battery inside of it that I have to worry about charging. You can plug it right to your truck battery and or your motorcycle 12-volt part, and you know you're always going to have a charge for there.
Okay, so here we've got a review of the Inzeetor inflator. It comes with it's actually a pretty nice size. It's about the size of the palm of my hand. It's actually smaller than I was envisioning. And it's got a nice case that it comes with. It's not the highest quality, but it doesn't have to be. It's nice there. And it also comes with a ball tip for inflating balls, like soccer balls and whatnot, and then a tip for using into like pool floaties and inflatables. The tip is a threaded tip, which is kind of nice. Let's see, units. There we go. So we have different units: bars, PSI, gallon pascal. I'm going to go PSI, and then the tip screws on. And it also has a light on the tip if you need it. 26 pounds, that is accurate to the what I used on my digital one there. And so this is recycle through the units again here. So now it says 29. It doesn't want to stay up very well. That's one of the things I don't care for with it, and so it's always falling over on me. But and then you can set your target temperature for whatever you want. So I'm going to set it for 33, and then skipped ahead on the video so that we're going to have to wait, but it takes a while. It's not a quick pump. You can see how it turns itself off at 33. So there it hit 33 and it's shut off. And you can see it's got a gauge on the back that if you don't remember what your car should have and for some reason you can't look in the door jamb, you can get a rough idea of what it should be. And then I'm going to thread it. And then we'll double check it with this. It says 34, so smidge off, but it's fine. 33.5, so yeah, that's pretty accurate. My one complaint, which really nothing you can do about it, but it does not like to stay up. You have to hold it or just let it fall over. But overall, nice little pump in the jam.
So this is the tire inflator. I have it plugged into the car right now. And it's currently off because you need to press the on button to actually inflate it. But I will show you how it detects the current pressure. So you just put this valve on, secure it by turning the knob. You hear a little bit of a hissing sound, and then as you're putting it in there, you'll see the numbers start to go up, and it'll show you once it's secure what the current pressure is. So currently I have 31 PSI. I don't need to inflate it at the moment because that's all I need right now for my car. But if you press the on button after setting how much pressure you want, it will inflate it as well. And now as you can see, as I'm removing it, you can see the numbers going down. And once I have it completely out, then it shows you the pressure in PSI, 0. Because it's not currently connected to anything.
those.